Hi, it's Carolina Cortes. I am 27 years old, recently turned September 8th, and yeah, I grew up in Mexico, as most of you guys know, from a really strict household. When I'm telling you strict, and the youngest. So I was always scared to go out. I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 18. But once I lost it, I went in. I moved in with my boyfriend at 18, but then it didn't work out, so broke up, decided to start stripping. You know, what girl? Fast money, look good, start stripping. Started stripping in San Diego, moved to San Diego, and then from San Diego, I just moved up. San Diego, then started stripping in OC. From OC, started stripping in LA. And once I was in LA, being in that, with strippers in LA, half of them are in the industry. So that's how I got into the industry. And here I am now.
How old was do you remember your first scene?
I remember my first scene. How old was I when I did it? I do remember my age that I started in the industry. Okay. I was 21. Because I thought for some reason you had to be 21 to do porn. But apparently you could do it at 18. If I would have known that, I would have started earlier. But I didn't know.
Okay. Anything interesting stories you have from the industry?
Okay, so recently, I'm a party girl, as most of you guys can know. I drink, I do stupid shit. So, not in the industry, but I broke my foot drunk. I hit it with the corner of the, what do you call it, not a couch, it wasn't a desk, a couch. And then I was like on crutches for like 3 months. But what I'm trying to get to, as soon as I recovered from that, I wasn't really walking good yet. Then my agent called me, she was like, hey, can you do this girl orgy? I'm like, okay, easy, it's not a lot of work when you do with girls. Fingering, not a lot of footwork. So I'm like, yeah. I just started walking, I'm still with the little pimp limp. I take it, director says, because they have like a park scene. Have you guys seen it? I think it's already out. And I'm the jogger. So it's like, yeah. So there's two girls in the picnic, making out. I'm the creepy jogger who looks at them and wants to join. But when we're doing the scene, and if you guys see it, I swear to God, you guys will notice my jog is so off. I'm like in pain. And everybody's like, why are you jogging like that? And I'm like, I'm just recently using my right foot again. It's a little off, but it wasn't a big jog. So in that scene, if you guys see it, I think it's for adult time. Forgot what it was called, but it's like an all-girl orgy. And in the beginning, you'll see me jogging with a little limp, like if I just finished a marathon. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's one of my recent crazy stories in the industry. Outside, I have a lot. I've been through a lot and a lot of crazy shit.
All right, tell me. Whatever you want to.
Let me see.
Have you ever done any swinging?
No, I never done that crazy swinger stuff. Like maybe earlier, I used to be more crazy when it came to, like, I used to always wake up like.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like it was always one of them nights where I used to be like if the party was over, I'll go to somewhere else. And I was just bouncing around. But now as I got older, matured, I still but classy.
What's your favorite scene to shoot?
My favorite scene. I love shooting girl. I love girls. They're always clean. There's never an issue with them. And I don't mind being down there. I like the basic boy girl. With the right guy, of course, if they ain't. And yeah, I'm vanilla.
Is there any specific girl you like to shoot with?
I love shooting with my girl, Nina L. Even though she's not in the industry anymore, we do a lot of content together. Her and there was one point where me and this one because we have a similar look. They used to, 1 month we got booked like 8 times together. It was Peyton Presley, really pretty, tatted up, love her, amazing vibe. I'll work with her anytime again. But yeah, it's one of my favorite girls I like to shoot with.
How about guys?
Guys, I love shooting. Which way, Francisco? He's amazing. He knows what the f he's doing. Don't tell my boyfriend. But yeah, he's the one.
Oh, you have a boyfriend?
I do, and he's not in the industry. So.
He's a civilian.
He's a civilian. He fell in love with the hoe. You're not
a hoe.
Yes, I am. But it's just legal.
Party girl. Okay, so what does he think about you? Are you still a performer for girl stuff?
I still perform. I'm only girl
Okay.
when it comes to mainstream, and I do boy girl only for my OnlyFans.
With him?
With him, yeah.
Okay.
But every once in a while, like, we'll talk, and I'll be like, hey, let me shoot a boy girl with this guy. You know, it's strictly work. I have to, like, really talk to him that it's work. You know, because if you're not in industry, it's kind of hard to convince someone that it's literally work. But he'll be fine, especially if the male talent has a girlfriend and he understands that it's like.
Have you introduced another girl to you guys?
I wanted to, but he's really, nervous about shooting with 2 porn stars. He feels like he has to do the most. So even it took me a minute for even to get him on camera.
Tell him it's a porn star and a girlfriend. It might be.
I should, huh? I should. I was like, baby, I got it. I got you. Just follow my lead.
Okay. Come on, tell me another story.
Another story. See, like, I have
know
a
you have
bunch,
a lot.
but when I get put in the spot, I just like,
I was hoping it came to you.
Let's see, what other stories? Just, I don't know.
Any times where you've been on scene and the guy cannot perform?
Yeah, that has happened. And usually when that happens, I try not to make the guy feel bad. Even though it's kind of like, not irritates me, but it's like sometimes we're in a scene and doing a scene's already long enough. And sometimes instead of being, I don't know, I'll get there at 10 instead of leaving like at 4-ish, I'll be leaving even later because if he starts getting soft while we're performing, there has to be a whole pause. He needs to like get back, get together, try to get it hard, and then even though he's trying off and it's not working, we still have to finish the scene.
There's like 6 people.
Oh, I know. I totally understand. There's a pressure, but there's also pressure for us. There is also pressure, staying with your legs open for a certain amount of time gets to you. I am not flexible, guys. I am not. I have a fat ass and I bounce it, but you'll never see me do the splits.
All right. What are your social medias?
So currently, again, I lost my Instagram. I'm trying to get it back. I actually paid someone. Hopefully I can get it back. My Twitter also got deleted. I had to make a new one. I know why Twitter got deleted. I don't even want to get there. But my Twitter got deleted. It is Latina Cortes X. And then in my Twitter, you'll find my OnlyFans and all the amazing, nasty, sexy things que yo hago.
With you and Nina.
With Joe and Nina and other girls too, not just Nina. Other girls. You guys will finally see my boyfriend's. Took me a minute to get it in there. Too. Actually, I haven't done anal in like forever, so I'm bringing anal back for my OnlyFans. And I'm bringing a DP too. I'm trying to convince him, my boyfriend.
All right, well, thank you for your time. You give me permission to put you on YouTube?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.